Malcolm, amazing job. I am obsessed with the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I love the mythology you've created around the characters. I got to ask, though, is it easier or harder going into a project with the lead characters having so much history already laid out in past movies?
It's a lot of work, but it's better. It's not about easy or hard. It's better in that you get to have a dialogue with Anthony and Sebastian, who have already written as much as you think you know about them and as much as you've read the books. They have to write those backstories for them characters for them to show up to work every day and be real on camera. So I got to dig into their tool chest also and create them. So I'd say it's better, but definitely not easier.
Gotcha. Now, the effects of the Sokovia Accords have had a great impact on the MCU characters post-Infinity Saga. And that impact has been kind of understated. Peter Parker, seemingly unaffected by this until the end of Spider-Man Far From Home. And even Wanda Maximoff played nice with Sword when she could have just taken the Vision's body. But will you have a subtle presentation of the Sokovia Accords? Will they affect Sam and Bucky and even Sharon in this story?
Yeah, I don't know what you read, man, but yes, like yes, absolutely. I don't know if I should have said that. You did it. That'll be it. No more.
That'll be it. That's a little slip. Now, just out of curiosity, Malcolm, I'm loving this show. Can we get an overview of where Sam, Bucky, and Sharon and how they're coping with the post blip?
That the blip defines everything in this series. It is, we are close enough to what happened that half the world's population appearing and sending the world into chaos is what every villain is responding to, which means that's what every hero is responding to. But on top of that, each of the characters you named has been given a personal storyline that's completely separate from the A story, from the action and stopping the baddies, that is been directly affected by the blip. And what we wanted to do was really put these characters through a cauldron so that by the end of the season, they're almost all being reborn as new versions of themselves.
I love that. Now, in the real world, there's frequently an erasure of Black participation in the military. You can look at the kneeling controversy, which pitted that against the military and the flag. However, the truth is that Blacks have been fighting and dying in American wars for centuries, or for a very long time, obviously, in every single war we've had. This show has prominent Black military leaders with Sam and Rhodey. What kind of opportunity do you have to explore the notion of Black military sacrifice, and how do you layer that into the subtext?
You are dialed in, and I cannot wait for you to watch the series because it is dealt with directly and what we feel is a very, very honest way. And I don't want to provide spoilers, but we did not. Anthony would have never let us back away. I showed up not to back away, and it is a big part of Sam's journey. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I can't wait to explore that journey. Now, Matterport, I'm a huge Marvel fan from way back in the day. Matterport is a dream come true. It's a city that's synonymous with the Hand, the Yakuza, Wolverine, and so many other countless characters. How did you decide to give this infamous location in Marvel mythology a character?
This is the magic of working at Marvel, which is, as a creator, they put you in a bubble. They don't let you talk about any of the other projects, right? And they pair you with a Marvel creative producer. In this case, I had two. I had Nate Moore and his partner, Zoe, right? And you are told to create and do your best and make your most human, to make it the most human and real thing you can possible. And as you bump into things that might be affecting the Marvel universe, they tap your hand and say yes or no, or guide you. You may write a scene where a guy is scooping ice cream for Sam and Bucky. And as the show evolves and as the Marvel universe evolves, a month later, you get a call from Kevin and Nate saying that guy scooping the ice cream, he's now blank, blank, blank from the Marvel universe. So Madripoor, we had created that's in the trailer, right? Madripoor.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you was getting me again, dude. We had created, we referenced this outlaw city that actually felt like Madripoor in real life. And as we are creating, a bunch of things are happening in the Marvel universe, right? And all of a sudden, that city becomes Madripoor, and everybody geeked out. Everybody flipped. They're like, "Oh my God, you know the indications, ramifications of this." You know what I'm saying? And the fans know, and the ones who don't will be finding out somewhere in the near future.
I love that. Now, one of the best stories in Captain America's comic history was told without Captain America even being in it. It's called Truth, Red, White, and Black. Yep. How much did that comic run inspire the show, and what other specific comic stories did you draw from while developing the series?
That's the main one. And even the audience probably won't see identical composites from the book because it just changes once you go into the MCU. But the spirit of it is absolutely there. Like I said, you couldn't hide from it. You know what I'm saying?
I love that. Now, the show also reintroduces us one of the MCU's most underrated villains of all time, Zemo. He literally defeated the Avengers with no powers. How do you plan to expand the character? Because I can't wait to see what you do with him.
Zemo crushed. I mean, Daniel Bruhl crushed that role, and Zemo's involvement in this story, the same as Sharon, Sam, and Bucky, and even Walker, he is on a personal journey. This is and what we wanted to do with this. There's more than one antagonist in this series, and all of our antagonists believe they're heroes, and all of our antagonists believe it so much that they can present their argument in a way that even our heroes are like, "Damn, that's a good point," because this series is of the times. You know what I'm saying? This series is supposed to be, these heroes are dealing with things that me and you and our family members are dealing with, right? And so Zemo is basically dealing with the concept of supremacy and the fact that he, in his heart, believes heroes are a bad idea. And look what happened to his country and his family because of them. You know what I'm saying? So he gets to really unpack that, and more importantly, directly, since you have 6 episodes, it's not a rush or a single line of dialogue this time. He gets to confront people about it.
Amazing. Now, do you have did you have any stories saved for a potential season 2, or is everything on the table right here in season 1?
I don't know, man. What you talking about? That's Kevin Feige territory, bruh.
I love it. All right. Now, outside of Sam and Bucky, were there any new MCU characters that you were looking forward to developing?
Can't tell you, bro, but I promise you, you're going to find my number and call me when he appears.
Oh, I can't wait already. Like
I feel like I violated right there. I got excited talking to you. I think this is my sloppiest interview with spoilers.
Well, there you go. Headlines all over the place. Now, look, Malcolm, I am extremely excited for what you have in store for us for over the next 6 weeks. I can't wait to peel back this onion that is the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I can't wait to see this in its full glory. At the end of this series, will we have a definitive Captain America?
I cannot say that, but I hope you will tell the fans, because everyone's making an assumption after Endgame that they think they know how this series begins. And I hope you will tell the fans it is not what they expect.
I can't wait, Malcolm. Thank you so much for your time, sir. And we shall talk again soon, because I love talking about this stuff. Thank you so much.
All right, Joseph. Thank you, man.
Take care, brother.